Hey, Beans.
Hey guys, it's Wisteria Moan here.
Hey guys, it's a party.
Okay, first question. The lovable and classic koalas have arrived, but as many of the formerly Animal Jam PC players know the koala as a starter animal, an animal that you pick to play when you join the game. But Playwile seems to have changed that. Do you think this will affect the playing experience for newer Animal Jam players?
Uh, mm, I don't know because Animal Jam Play Wild is all focused on money, so it it could affect the experience because if we think that it's a starter animal, maybe they thought, hey, this animal would be for gems, but no. Animal Jam Play Wild more focuses on money, so it could affect the new starting because if people who find out, oh, koalas are coming back, they might think, oh, it's going to be gems. Turns out it's for diamonds, so they might get a bit sad. So it could affect it. Or sapphires, whatever those things are called.
Yeah, I was
Sapphires, yeah.
gonna say, um, I think it'd be odd for any original PC players to go on to play WoW and say, "Oh, look, why isn't the koala not a starter animal? It usually is. Why isn't it now?" And so I guess it would just be a little bit odd for anyone who's previously played the game and anyone who originally started out with Play Wild going on to Animal Jam and opening up their account and seeing that, oh, look, I can choose animals to start with, which I can't do in Play Wild. And yeah, like Pink Bean said, it's really just a bunch of it's just all focused on money. So
Okay, with the coming of the new koalas, the koala bundle has arrived. Animal Jam seems to have gone for a very adventurous theme with this bundle. Do you think this will be one step closer to adventures in Play Wild? If so, what adventures do you think Animal Jam will release first?
Well, I totally agree with that. I think they might release adventures. I mean, that puppy game that you can play, that was kind of fun. And it was like an adventure game. So they might do something like that. And I think they're just releasing that adventure bundle because it's like an explorer for the Kimbara Outback and all that other stuff. But I have a feeling that they might release an adventure. But then again, seeing that everything is money wise, I have a feeling that they're gonna pay. You have to pay for the adventures, which might be stupid, but who knows?
yeah, they might release a new adventure, which I think would be a awesome addition to the Play Wild game, because then I think I personally would want to play on it for longer, which is something I don't really like to do, and because I kind of lose interest in it really quickly, and so yeah, if they decided to make you pay for each adventure, for every time you play, or for every or for just a one-time thing, that would be a little unfortunate because adventures are such a big part of the PC Animal Jam, and if they were to add it to Play Wild, it would cause some controversy and some big drama.
Hmm. Well, in my opinion, I think it will. They might do it, but I think it'll still be a while because since Animal Jam, the PC version is less, focused on the graphics, but AJ Playwild is really, really focused on the 3D aspect and the shadowing and everything. I think it might take a while for AJHQ to release the adventures since a lot is going on everywhere. But as Wolf said, and Piggy said, I agree that it would be unfortunate if they actually did release the adventures and you have to pay for them since the adventures are play such a vital role in the PC version. Next question. The Outback bundle has arrived. This new bundle has brought with it more of a Wild West themed set. Do you think Animal Jam headquarters is hinting at the new coyotes on the main computer version?
Probably they were. I don't know, because they like to give a lot of hints. Who knows? But then again, Animal Jam Play Wild is completely different from Animal Jam Online. So they either were just making an outfit to maybe get people more into the Kimbara. Like, Kimbara Outback is like our underwater lands of Animal Jam. No one goes there. So maybe they're trying to, like, push people to go there, like, making the new sets, getting role players excited because now they have new sets to role play in the thing. I don't know what people do. And, like, I don't know if they were hinting mainly at the coyotes. Maybe that was a hint. But most likely it's probably just to get people populated in the lands.
Yeah, it might just be some like repopulation things, but it could be hinting at like the coyotes being released, or maybe like a kangaroo or something, one of the more like outbacky kind of creatures, or it could be because of like the koalas and such. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about this.
The coos.
Well, I don't really have much to say about it either. Maybe I'm probably just overthinking this, but maybe because sometimes Animal Jam headquarters does throw in some, I guess you could say, Easter eggs from the PC version into Play Wild, so maybe. I don't know. Okay, next question. The pet sugar gliders are here. Since the constant demand for these adorable little creatures, do you think that AJHQ will also implement them into the main version of the game?
Probably, but then again, probably not, because it looks like they were taking animals from Animal Jam already and implementing them as pets. But now I guess to spice up Play Wild, they're taking animals that are not in Animal Jam and putting them as pets. So I don't know if they will implant it into Animal Jam, but I feel like that's more Play Wild's thing when it comes to the pets. They have more exotic animals while we have our standard raccoon pets. I don't know. Polar bears. Like, we have the standard animals that we can play as, while Animal Jam Play Wild has animals that we can't play as. So I feel like that they're just doing that to spice up Play Wild because, you know, they need more players because they just realize that now people don't play because it's all based off money, but not going to throw shade.
So, pet sugar gliders.
Yeah.
They might be implemented into the main Animal Jam game, but they might not. They might be like a Play Wild exclusive kind of thing instead of something that's like both, which honestly would be pretty cool. Because then it'd be like, yeah, this is a special feature only in this game. You can't find it in this game. This is like this animal is only in this game, which honestly would be pretty cool and would get more players everywhere. I think that was the answer to the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they will actually add it into the main version. They might add it as a pet because, first of all, in real life, they're really small. So like it will be really weird to have that really tiny little pixel as one of the things you can play as. And second, Secondly, I think they're a journey book thing. If I'm wrong, correct me. I don't know. If they aren't, well, this point is completely invalid. But if they are, well, my point is valid. So, like, I know there are owls in Serapia, and you can also play as owls. But then usually, I don't think AJHQ will release animals which are already in the Journey book into Animal Jam. Okay, last question. AJHQ added a new feature into Play Wild. It's a randomization tool where you can randomize colors for your looks. Do you think that the creative outfit makers of Animal Jam will make good use of this useful function?
I'm pretty sure, because it's a cool thing. Like, if you're not trying to be all basic and make that basic look and you want something like cool and stuff, or with the patterns and all that, I think it could be a cool idea, because I found my main look while doing that on Play Wild. So I think if, you know, someone as amateur as me who doesn't really care about what the outfits can find her main look, then of course anyone else can. It's really cool.
Yeah, it does seem like a really cool function. It definitely could like bring in some more like opportunities, I guess, into the game for people. Especially like if you couldn't decide on a color or something, or like a color scheme to go along with, that would, like, definitely help you out. Yeah, it might just end up being like a neat little feature that only some people use.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I sort of think people use it because usually when I'm in fashion shows that people usually host in their own dens, I usually use the randomization thing to pick colors and patterns when I really can't decide, because it is quite useful. As Pink said, it randomizes stuff for you and you don't have to choose. So yeah.